A biker helped a crying elderly couple. Then the truth changed everything. The sun was setting over the bustling city of Chicago, casting long, golden shadows across the pavement. For Marcus, a rugged biker known around town as Steel, the evening ride was his sanctuary. Clad in worn leather and a helmet that hid his scars, he preferred the hum of his engine to the noise of human conversation. He had learned early in life that people were often disappointing, so he kept his distance, riding solo through the gridlock of traffic. But tonight, something broke his rhythm. As he slowed down at a red light near the old district, his eyes caught a scene that made his chest tighten. On a cold concrete bench, an elderly couple sat huddled together. The man, frail and shaking, held his head in his hands, while the woman beside him wept silently, clutching a small, tattered handbag to her chest like it was their last lifeline. They looked utterly defeated, isolated in a crowd of rushing commuters who simply stepped around them, indifferent to their pain. Marcus felt a tug in his gut he couldn't ignore. With a heavy sigh, he pulled his bike over to the curb, killing the engine. The sudden silence seemed loud against the city's roar. He walked over, his heavy boots thudding softly on the sidewalk. "Excuse me," Marcus said, his voice rough from disuse. "Are you two okay?" The couple jumped, startled. The old man looked up, his eyes red-rimmed and filled with a deep, hollow fear. We're fine, son. Just resting," he lied poorly, his voice trembling. Marcus didn't buy it. He crouched down, bringing himself to their eye level, and removed his helmet to reveal a kind, weathered face. "I've been riding these streets for 20 years. I know what resting looks like, and this isn't it. Please, let me help." The woman finally spoke, her voice cracking. "We don't want trouble. We lost everything." She explained that they had traveled from 3 states away to visit their grandson for his birthday, but upon arrival, they found the house empty. A neighbor told them the family had moved months ago, leaving no forwarding address. Worse, their car had broken down miles back, and in their panic and confusion, they had left their wallet inside the tow truck that had already departed. They had no money, no phone, and nowhere to go. Night was falling, and the temperature was dropping. Marcus felt a surge of anger, not at them, but at the cruelty of fate. "You can't stay here," he stated firmly. "My place is nearby. It's small, but it's warm. I'll get you some food and figure out the rest." The couple hesitated, wary of strangers, but the biting wind made the decision for them. They nodded gratefully. Marcus helped them up, supporting the old man's weight as they walked the short distance to his modest apartment above a garage. Inside, Marcus heated up soup and brewed strong tea. As the warmth returned to their cheeks, the atmosphere shifted. The old man, whose name was Arthur, reached into his pocket and pulled out a crumpled photograph. "We were trying to find him to give him this," Arthur whispered. "It's the only thing we have left of our daughter. She passed 5 years ago. We wanted our grandson to have it." Marcus looked at the photo. It was a young woman smiling brightly, holding a baby. Something about the background, the specific mural on the wall behind her, made Marcus freeze. His heart hammered against his ribs. He knew that mural. It was painted on the side of the community center where he volunteered every weekend. "Arthur," Marcus said slowly, his voice thick with emotion, "what was your daughter's name?" "Sarah," the old woman replied, tears welling up again. "Sarah Jenkins." The world seemed to stop spinning. Marcus stood up abruptly, knocking his chair back. He rushed to his bookshelf and pulled down a framed picture he kept hidden behind a stack of books. It was a photo of him, 10 years younger, standing next to a young woman at a graduation party. "That's my sister," Marcus choked out, turning the frame around. "Sarah. She told me she was moving away to start fresh, to protect her son from our family's mistakes. She never told me where." The elderly couple stared at him, shock replacing their sorrow. You're Sarah's brother?" the woman gasped. "We're looking for Leo, her son." Marcus fell to his knees before them, tears streaming down his face, mixing with the dust of the road. "Leo," he whispered, "I thought I'd never see him again. I didn't know he existed." The twist of fate was staggering. In helping two strangers, Marcus hadn't just offered shelter, he had reunited a fractured family. The crying on the sidewalk wasn't just about a lost wallet or a broken car. It was the culmination of years of separation and grief. "I know where Leo is," Marcus said, his voice steady now, filled with a newfound purpose. "He lives just 2 blocks away. He's been asking about his mother's family for years." That night, the small apartment echoed, not with sobs, but with laughter and the sound of a family healing. What started as a simple act of kindness toward strangers revealed a truth that changed everything. Sometimes the people you are meant to save are the ones who end up saving you. Marcus realized he wasn't just a lone biker anymore. He was an uncle, a son, and finally, home.